Hello everyone, in today's video we're talking about the possibility of severe weather for parts of the plains and very little bit of the south. Before we could get into this video, I would ask you to subscribe to the channel if you are interested in watching daily weather forecasts, and make sure to share this video with any friends or family that might also be interested in watching daily weather forecasts. But anyways, let's get right into this video. So right now we're looking at the Storm Prediction Center forecast for about Saturday to Sunday, around May 4th, I should say, to May 5th. This is gonna happen overnight, but they've actually issued a slight risk for severe weather in the yellow risk, and the marginal risk of severe weather, which is in the dark green risk. This is where you're expecting severe weather to possibly happen in both of those risks. And then you do have your general thunderstorm risk area, which is in the green there. That's about the light green color. That's where you're expecting general thunderstorm development, but not any severe thunderstorm development is possible there. You can look at the probabilistic, which is not showing the individual tornado, hail, or wind risks yet, but you do have a 15% chance for every risk so far, which is not a big risk, but definitely is a decent risk for each risk there, especially for the hail and wind risk. That's pretty much on the risk for every severe weather kind of mode. We can go ahead and look at the kind of the ingredients that we have here for this potential for severe weather for May 4th into 5th. Alright, so now we're looking at the potential energy that we could have. We definitely have some energy up here, exactly where that risk is. Let's change it. Let's change the color to blue here. This is where the energy is for these thunderstorms to really develop off of in the afternoon hours into the overnight hours. Now these storms will be mostly hitting in the overnight hours, and then that energy just kind of you can go to the let's go over to the GFS model here, and let's see the CAPE values. Alright, so yeah, you can definitely still see that energy making that thunderstorm development over there, and then that kind of weakens throughout Tuesday because there's not really any much thunderstorms anymore. You can look at the future radar here, and let's go ahead and go over to radar here, and let's scroll back here. You can really see this thunderstorm development throughout, I'd say about, we can go over to the actual HRRR model. We can get a more high definition look at this. So now we're looking at the kind of the high definition radar here. Let's scroll up a bit and drag that down. Alright, so you can see, let's go over to about, you can really start to see this thunderstorm development. Now this is May 3rd, so this isn't the main risk. There is a marginal risk for severe weather, but it shouldn't be anything too bad. Mainly a wind and a very little bit of a hail risk. And then you start to see this thunderstorm development throughout May 3rd. This is not the main event either, but just some minor isolated thunderstorm development there. Now you're starting to see these cells start to fire up about the Springfield, Missouri, Joplin, Missouri area, right in that area there. And then that moves out, that moves through the early morning hours of Sunday. Now we're going into Kentucky and Tennessee, even some in a northeastern part of Arkansas, and it really just comes together as a single cluster of some thunderstorms, maybe some embedded supercells with that also, and then that heads into the Nashville area about the afternoon hours of Sunday. And then you go into the late afternoon hours of Sunday. That kind of weakens, and then some more thunderstorms develop off the back of that one. And then that really just goes more into the Nashville area. So definitely, pretty much the whole area, you're going to you're definitely gonna see a possibility for some flooding. So I do expect them to do a kind of a flash flood watch for that area, and then even more. And then that rain kind of exits the area around the early morning hours of Monday. And if you did enjoy this video, I would ask you to subscribe to the channel if you are interested in watching more daily weather forecasts. And make sure to share this video with any friends or family that might also be interested in watching daily weather forecasts. But anyways, stay safe.